back, everybody, to my Cinderella 17th anniversary special, in which we're going to be playing another NES game, and it is Hollywood Quiz. And of course, everybody out there knows that I will win extra playing Hollywood Quiz. Here we go. Kill the music, thank you. Oh, wait, I do want to picture. My bad. Let's try again. A recent Louis Harris survey found that teachers think it crucial to the good education of our youth. What? Schools. Computers. I disagree. What U.S. city consumes the most prune juice per capita? Running Wild, Wyoming. Sacramento, California. Is there such a bird as a bar-headed goose? Yes, you can usually tell them by the pretzels and peanuts in their beaks. Yes, they can usually be seen migrating to India. I agree. According to the UCLA Biology Department, what are the building blocks of life? Booze, blondes, and bucks. Blood cells. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, when is the best time of day to spray household insects? After the 11 o'clock news when they are really depressed. Morning. Late afternoon. You're depressed. Statistically, are you likely to be a man or a woman? I don't know. That's why I'm depressed. A man. A woman. This tip from the pages of Good Housekeeping magazine. You are more likely to experience indigestion and heartburn if you eat a heavy meal within 2 to 3 hours of what? Falling down an elevator shaft. Exercising. Going to bed. According to U.S. Customs law, in order to be recognized an official antique, it has to be a minimum of how old? I'll check with Phyllis Dillard. 100 years old. You fool! True or false? In parts of Florida, it's illegal to snore. Last week, 300 people were arrested during Rabbi Goldberg's sermon. According to the Old Testament, who actually gave Samson his haircut? Let's fill a secret recruiting sergeant. Delilah had a servant cut off Samson's hair. Yep. According to the World Book, over half the workers in Russia who lay bricks, dig ditches, and repair streets are what? Red-eyed and weary. Are not paid. What? Do most Italian women say they are more romantic than their husbands? Yes, the same women also said the bandages will come off next Tuesday. You fool! According to legend, the Flying Dutchman had to sail around the world for eternity until he found what? The list of groceries his wife sent him out to get? An honest man. A wife who expects us to be correct. Alright, let's go back to the bar. I'm going to try key 2, car 5 for 2025. Let's try the very last for 2025. We're the bar, keep going. Where would you find the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker? On the original dating game. Going rub-a-dub-dub, 3 minutes until I agree. In the Bible, what famous thing was made out of gopher wood? St. Pinocchio. Noah's Ark. Your dinner partner suddenly starts coughing and then says the food went down the wrong way. According to the University of Miami Medical School, what does he mean? He's trying to change the topic of conversation? It went down the trach key instead of the esophagus. Whose fans are known as the Baker Street Irregulars? Tammy Faye Baker's fans. Sherlock Holmes. True or false? False. According to the World Book, a sense mark is the impression the skier makes in the snow when he falls. Only if he has pimples. True. Eskimos may live in igloos in the winter, but where do they live in the summertime? The refrigerators of close friends. In tents made of sealskin or caribou. Wow. According to USA Today, in the first half of 1986 alone, it happened more than 39,000 times in New York City. What? A guy from Des Moines bought the Brooklyn Bridge. Somebody got mugged, right? Oh, car was stolen. Ah. Can you make soap out of peanuts? One way to wash an elephant's mouth? Yes. You fool! According to the Old Testament, on the day God gave Moses the Ten Commandments, was the weather sunny, thundering and lightning, or snowing? It was sunny, but the extended forecast called for floods and plagues. Snowing was thundering and lightning. When eating lettuce or spinach, it's always a good idea to choose one with a darker leaf, green leaf. Why? It's easier to spot when a piece gets stuck between the teeth. It's more tender. You fool! What are bugs to the average skin diver? They're wacky wabbits, air bubbles, lobsters. In the French Alps. What is happening when Arabs are said to be basking in each other's breath? They are sharing a mouthwash. They're kissing. You fool! Conversing. An experienced spelunker will always explore it in groups, but will never take anything. What do spelunkers explore? Shopping malls. Anxious. Folk medicine tells us that eating 15 raw almonds very quickly is a good way to get rid of something. What? 15 raw almonds. A headache. You fool! True or false? Happily married women have stronger immune systems than those with sour marriages. They also have newer cars, more clothes, and two-in living health. I agree. When Moses went up to the mountain, he brought back the Ten Commandments. What did Muhammad bring back when he went to the mountain? Some new ski clothes and a towel from the Mecca Hilton. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, and that is God. True or false? The average American nun is over 60 years old. False. They just look like they're over 60. False. That's true. The term beating the spread refers to what? Making sandwiches? Dieting. What is the term used when investors are so anxious to buy stocks they will buy just about anything? Lunacy? Panic buying. I agree. Start the car again. This time I'll try more fun. Alright, should we win the car or should we keep going? Keep going. According to Bartlett's familiar quotations, who first coined the phrase the silent majority? First graduates at the Marceau University. The National Organization of Women. When can you tell that a young duckling has finally matured? When it learns to keep its beak shut at meetings. Its bill turns bright orange. Is there such a thing as an ice cream headache? Yes, it happens to short people who have just opened a crowded freezer. Yes, it can be the result of eating ice cream or other cold food. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father what? Except for the insurance. 41. Yep. According to Ann Landers, the three things that hold a marriage together are love, respect, and what else? Credit card payments. Loyalty, fidelity. Ah! According to Self Magazine, once your baby starts walking, you should put off buying shoes until When? They're on sale. He wants to wear them. You fool! Section. Egyptian mummies were found wearing them. The ancient Greeks and Romans wore them. So did the French in the 17th century, who powdered theirs. What were they all wearing? Same underwear for a week. Stop it. Through the years, people have tried such things as celery nexus, raw fish, chili peppers, oysters, ice cream, and Tabasco to get rid of a what? Mother-in-law. That was a good one. Headache. No, it's a headache. True or false? Most male gorillas are only interested in getting romantically involved about once a year. Only Tarzan knows for sure. True, which may explain why the gorilla population is down. You've just gotten Rocky Mountain spotted fever. What has bitten you? John Denver, a bird. In the National Football League, when the referee holds his arms straight out away from his body, it means what? He's sleepwalking. Backfield in motion. In the Bible, what rides on a horse that is very pale? The Lone Ranger. Death. Yep. Be careful now. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, ballerinas often suffer from weak bones because of too much exercise and too much what? Butterfingered partners. Diet. Yep. The World Book says that you should have long arms, a long neck, and a short body in order to be a great what? Giraffe impersonator? Singer. You fool! Ballet dancer. What country has the highest percentage of females in top government positions? The Virgin Islands. Israel. Norway. Alright, we're going to score again. This time I'll try card 2. Not 1 or 5. I'll try 2. Do you win the card? Or do we proceed? Let's keep going. According to the American Psychiatric Association, do most therapists think it is okay to have a romantic relationship with someone who is no longer a patient? Only if they are cured and their bills paid. Yes. No. Rock siren Madonna told Life magazine that she has something extremely unusual in her bedroom. What is it? Sean Penn. A shrine to Marilyn Monroe. You fool! According to Self magazine, is giving in to your partner a good way to keep a relationship going? Only if the gun's loaded. Yes. No. According to Science News, what was probably responsible for the mass extinction of life on Earth 65 million years ago? My mother-in-law's cooking. A severe drop in the Earth's temperature. I can't hit the Earth. Why does a chameleon change color? To keep up with the designers this season? To protect itself from enemies? In response to why would your dentist attach electrodes to your mouth and body and then run an electric current through your mouth? To jumpstart his Mercedes. It's a new form of X-ray. According to the Old Testament, Jonah lived in the belly of a whale for 3 days. What made the whale spit him out? Whales simply cannot eat kosher food. Jonah stabbed it with his knife. When the famous author O. Henry called it Baghdad on the subway, what was he talking about? Being mugged by Aladdin. New York City. You fool! According to the American Optometric Association, the minute you see a dress or suit that you like, what do the pupils of your eyes do? They look for a credit card. They get smaller. Oh, they die. The guards who stand in front of the Tower of London wearing colorful uniforms are called what? Boy George's backup band. Beefeaters. most know that you've had enough to eat? When rice starts coming out of your ears. You lay your chopsticks across the plate. True or false? There's a version of Vogue magazine for dogs called Dogue that features ads for Kennel Number 5 perfume and fashions by Yves Saint Bernard and a clipping service of the Russian barber Orlov. True. Yep. According to the book Do's and Taboos Around the World, which contains tips to tourists abroad, what does it mean when an Arab grabs your hand? He's got a watch to sell you. It's an honor. We're all familiar with the story of Robinson Crusoe, who was shipwrecked and stranded on a desert island. Did he ever get back to England? Yes, but his wife had rented out his room. No. Yes, he did. If you're pregnant, is morning sickness a good thing? Yeah, it lets you know when you're going to throw up. Yes. Alright, well, card, man. Let's try card 3. Can smoking have an effect on a man's reproductive system? Yes, if he's careless with his ashes. Yes. Tests show that male smokers are less fertile. What's so amazing about the eyesight of a mallard duck? Its love for designer sunglasses? It has 360-degree vision. You fool! According to the World Book, what does a firefly use its light for? So he won't trip when he gets up to go to the bathroom. For warmth. According to American Health Magazine, is it ever a good idea to put oatmeal in your shoes? Yes, if you like to eat breakfast on the run. Yes. Oatmeal will help soak up. Yes. One of the most talked about new weapons in the U.S. military is something called the stealth bomber, and it can do something no other type of aircraft can do. What? Go $14 billion over budget. It almost makes no noise and avoid being detected by radar. True or false? According to Good Housekeeping, if you pull your pantyhose too tight over your feet, you'll develop hammer toes. It also got me kicked off the football team. True. You fool! According to the vice president of men's design for Polo, Ralph Lauren, what sells men's sweaters? Usually sells women with blue hair. The color. According to Ann Landers, I will repeat this for the zillionth time. Children want this because it makes them feel love. What is it? Cash. Cold hard cash. Hugs and kisses. Discipline. According to the Wall Street Journal, you can now buy artificial cheese. What's the main advantage of artificial over natural cheese? It gives you only artificial gas. Better nutritional value. According to a study at Wellesley College, is it a good idea to give your child a reward to get him to be creative? $1 million would help for the first novel, I expect. Yes. You fool! It's a powder of alumina, silica, lime, iron oxide, and magnesia burned together in a kiln and pulverized. What is it? Hard hat's lunch? Glass. Cement. They are extremely bloodthirsty, travel in groups, and have been known to tear the flesh off skeletons of animals and people in just a few minutes. What are they? Divorce lawyers. Warrior ants. You fish. The early Romans brought live chickens to the table and dunked them in red wine. Why did they do this? Everyone knows it should be white wine with poultry and red with meat. To soften the skin. True or false? Eating kidney beans will lower your cholesterol faster. It will also lower your chances of making new friends. False. That's true. 98% of them are grown in California. Four main ones are named Mission, Sevillano, Escalano, and Manzanillo. What are they? Ricardo Montalban's sons. Great.